The beauty of the Monadnock Hills would inspire any artist, and so it is with Ron Nepomuceno. No longer able to paint or sculpt, he captures nature's splendor in a photograph with the help of therapeutic recreation specialist Sarah Graham.
See that okay?
That's what the Ventilator program at the Crotched Mountain Specialty Hospital makes possible for patients like Ron, who require mechanical assistance to breathe.
Ron has ALS, which is commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease, which is a progressive neuromuscular disease, and eventually people lose the strength of their respiratory muscles, their chest muscles, and almost invariably will at some point end up on a ventilator.
Patients dependent on ventilators are often confined to hospital beds, and so it was with Ron, who spent more than a year in Dartmouth-Hitchcock's intensive care unit before being transferred to Crotched Mountain under a new DH partnership with the post-acute care rehab facility.
At Crotched Mountain, they have a normal lifestyle. They can move about, they can go on boardwalks, they can go outside, they can even go in a swimming pool. This all lends itself to the rehabilitative process.
Ron's now able to manipulate his chair with a mouthpiece, and a portable ventilator gives him freedom of movement that was not possible in a hospital setting. For Ron, that means
independence.
The ICUs are loud, they're busy, they're 24/7, 365, and so these patients were exposed to critical care on a constant basis because we didn't have any place to put them more appropriate.
medical teams at both institutions confer weekly via telemedicine, developing patient care plans.
How has your breathing been? Is there any difference between last week and this week?
As the first patient in the new partnership, Ron was able to provide guidance in the program's design and staff training.
We learned a great deal from Ron as we helped Crotched Mountain grow into this facility now where they're taking upwards of 10 ventilated patients on a single day.
The 62-bed facility, set on 1,400 acres in Greenfield, New Hampshire, draws chronic ventilation patients from Dartmouth-Hitchcock and other hospitals in the Northeast. Vent patient Jeremy Hoffman is diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a neuromuscular disease which causes weakening of the respiratory muscles.
When Jeremy came, Scott Slogic and his team were able to assist us in choosing a different type of ventilator that allowed Jeremy to breathe better and communicate better.
Jeremy now uses what's called a sip and puff ventilator, on-demand ventilation.
Basically all I'm doing right now, I'm taking a breath and it pushes the air into my lungs and that keeps my lungs open.
A whiz with computers, Jeremy is helping Ron finish his latest book entitled Artist Not Dead.
Since he cannot paint anymore or sculpt, he can write, and he writes very well.
Inspiring people is what he likes to do, and he inspires me.
Give it a try.
Like Ron, Jeremy's quality of life has improved here at Crotched Mountain.
We have nature here, we have lots of good people that do my care, and it's just a good place to be.
With the help of trained therapists, they've both been able to see the world in new ways through photography.
Crotched Mountain was built for rehabilitation, and some of the innovations that they have for rehabilitation are world-class, remarkable.
I got you guys.
In Jeremy's case, he's using his joystick to control the camera, which can be zoomed and moved in and out. And then he uses his wheelchair to aim using tilt to go back, right, left.
I do the snapshot all by myself. I can feel like I'm free of this wheelchair, and that means a lot to me.
For Ron, it's a chance to create a work of art with his daughter Leia.
I'm so inspired by them. They seem to be constantly focused on what can I learn today and how can I grow and experience life now.
Being surrounded by beauty and feeling the wind on his face would not have been possible for Ron in a critical care unit. Still, he has fond memories of his days at Dartmouth-Hitchcock.
He made a lot of friends, a lot of wonderful people, and he loved the volunteers.
Volunteers like Carrie Barron, who gave voice to the song Ron composed from his ICU hospital bed.
Are you sweet and are you kind? Will love last through all time?
He has lived a very full life since he's been here, despite the disability of his disease.
He has a garden, he does photography, he feeds the birds. All of his life is living. It's all about love.
Just your time for me.
I feel like a waltz.
You feel like a waltz. Yeah.
Truly something we do share. This is more than we just care. So is this moment just our moment to